Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Welcome to the G2 Hifz class. Can we please select a student to recite the opening prayers?
Yep, can we have A5183, please? A5183.
A51983. Could you please recite the opening prayers?
Rabbi shrah sadri wa yassir li amri.
And the translation?
Lord, expand my mind and make my task easy.
Jazakallah. And could you recite this prayer as well?
Rabbi zidni ilma.
And the translation?
Oh my Lord, increase me in knowledge.
Jazakallah. So, in this G2 online Hifz class, you have to follow certain etiquettes. Make sure that before the class you have performed wuzu. It is also very important that your head is covered throughout the class, especially for the Quranic recitations. You are requested to have revised your previous lessons and completed your homeworks, so you are ready for your next class. It is important that you sit with an adult so they can assist you if you have any technical difficulties, and so they can monitor you and your progress. Also, make sure that your audio and especially your video is turned off unless the teacher unmutes you. So this is the third week of this G2 class. So it's very important that you now log in with your correct ID. You have 5 minutes to log back in with your correct ID, otherwise the support teacher will have to transfer you to the waiting room. Make sure that you do this as soon as possible, as otherwise you may not be allowed into the G2 classes. Now, during the lesson, you are all requested to listen attentively to the class and don't move away until the lesson or the class is finished. If you have to leave, you have to ask for permission and wait until you are allowed to leave the classroom. You are requested to keep your hands down unless the teacher requests you to raise hands. Now, after the lesson, you are requested to revise and go through all your previous lessons and complete the homework you are given at the end of the classes. I'm sure you will follow these etiquettes. Now, I hope that you all have been doing your homeworks. You should have memorized some portions of the Holy Quran by now and have been trying to improve your pronunciation as well. So let's start and listen to some of your memorized chapters. Can the support teacher please select a student? And I want you all to follow the recitations so you can improve your memorizations as well. Also, please make sure that you sit with your parent or an adult so that you both can make notes on your progress. Jazakumullah.
Can we have N6195, please? N6195.
N6195. Assalamu alaikum. N6195. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Could the support teacher also tell me which surah the student is going to be reciting?
Yep, so Surah Al-Falaq.
Surah Al-Falaq, okay. N6195, can you recite Surah Al-Falaq, please? N6195. Assalamu alaikum. I think she isn't there anymore. Can we pick another student, please?
Yeah, can we have N6218, please? N6218.
And which surah is that student going to recite?
Let me just check. Surah Al-Nas, please.
Nas, okay. N6218, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
How are you?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Can you recite Surah Nas, please?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah, mashallah, that was a very beautiful recitation. Let me just highlight a few very minor mistakes here. So in this one, ilahin nas, here, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ilahin nas. On the noon mushaddad, I had a bit less emphasis than for the rest of the noon mushaddad. So have a very equal length for the emphasis when you recite this surah as well. So could you please repeat from the first verse up to the fourth one, so up to here?
Yeah. قل أعوذ
Start with Bismillah.
برب الناس.
Jazakallah. When you start a surah, you start with Bismillah. Can you start with Bismillah?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس.
Jazakallah. So practice your noon mushaddad that they are all equal length. And could you recite Surah Falaq?
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر الوسواس الخلق.
No, so it's وَمِن شَرِّ غَاسِقٍ إِذَا وَقَبَ.
ومن شر
Do you think you need to revise again?
I don't know. I just
Okay, do you want to start again?
yes, please.
Okay.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. So here, in your Bismillah, I could hear a nasal sound in between ha and ra. Make sure that you don't have any nasal sound, it's straight. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So no nasal sound here. The other thing is in your recitation, you prolong the fa. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq. So it's very short. Can you repeat that verse?
Bismillah. قل أعوذ برب الفلق.
Jazakallah. And throughout your surah and the recitation of the surah, you have pronounced a noon, whereas this one hasn't got to be pronounced. It's a nasal sound, it's ikhfa. So, and then this one as well. So it's min sharri, again, wa min sharri throughout. It's not min sharri, so you don't pronounce the noon, but it's a nasal sound in your mouth, min sharri.
Okay.
Do you want to try again this verse?
Okay. Bismillah. من شر ما خلق.
Jazakallah. And the other thing I've noted is for this part here, you have prolonged, so you have pronounced the noon sound, which is wrong in a way, but this has to be a nasal sound. But however, when you were pronouncing the noon, you were pronouncing it for more than 2 seconds, although this is not a shadda, this is not a noon mushaddid. So it's ikhfa anyway now, so it's wa min sharri. With the qalqala letters, because all the verses are ending in qalqala, so you have done a bit qalqala, but make it a tiny bit more stronger, because the qaf, all the verses are ending in qalqala letters. But the first 2 are ending in qaf, and then ba and dal. Can you recite waqab? Waqab. Can you repeat?
وقب.
And fil uqad.
أقد.
Uqad.
أقد.
Hasad.
حسد.
Recite this one again.
حسد.
This ha has to come from your throat, so it's a bit stronger. Try that.
حسد.
Yes. Okay, so practice your Surat Al-Falaq and make sure that you don't pronounce the noon, and you end your verses in a qalqala letter, and your ha has to come from your throat. Jazakallah, very well done. Can we select another student now?
Can we have A5183?
A5183, and which surah is the student reciting?
Surah Al-Falaq.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, A5183.
Walaikum salam.
How are you?
Good.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. Okay, can you recite Surah Al-Falaq, please?
Yeah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر نفثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Okay, Jazakallah. A few mistakes here. It's you have to read the ba with the mushaddad with a greater emphasis, and your min, you have I think it was more than 2 seconds you took on the wa min sharri, and I think you also pronounced the noon. You didn't put the nasal sound here. The other thing is, again, with this one here, with this noon, and this noon mushaddad has to have 2 seconds of nasal sound, and we have a vertical fatha on the fa and the tha, so it has to be at least, so it has to be 2 seconds. It's not 1 second. It's not a normal fatha.
Okay.
Can you recite the surah again and looking from the screen as well now?
Okay.
Try reading it and reciting it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Can you start with Tawus?
Sorry?
Can you start with Tawus?
Okay. أعوذ برب
أعوذ بالله
من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر نفثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Okay, Jazakallah. So before I explain your mistakes, can the support teacher please check if we've got any students with the video on? Can we move them to the waiting area? Jazakumullah. And so here we had the noon mushaddad again. Try reciting this verse. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن شر النفاثات في العقد. Try reciting it.
ومن شر النفاثات في العقد.
So here, first of all, you've got a ra mushaddad. So you have to connect the sheen with the ra mushaddad as well. So it's sharri. And then the ra has to be connected to the noon mushaddad as well. So it's sharrin nafasati. Try that again.
ومن شر النفاثات في العقد.
Better. Jazakallah. And can you recite the last verse as well, please?
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. Again, you don't pronounce the noon sound. It's ikhfa here. You have a nasal sound. Try again.
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
And this is a qalqala letter, so you have a slight qalqala here. Hasad.
Hasad.
Jazakallah. As homework, you need to practice your Surah Falaq with the correct pronunciation. Okay.
Okay.
Jazakallah. Okay. Can we please select another student now?
Yeah, just before we select another student, we do have, I believe, a Nasirat with the ID N6502. The Nasirat IDs go from N6181 to N6233. So please, I'm putting you in the waiting area. Please, could you come back with the correct ID? Jazakallah. The next, N6207.
N6207. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
How are you?
Fine.
Okay. Can the support teacher also tell us which surah the student is going to be reciting?
Yeah, Surat Nas.
Surat Nas. Okay. Can you recite Surat Nas, please?
Okay.
And start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس مالك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah. Well recited, but a few mistakes. Can you recite just Bismillah again?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
That's better, Jazakallah. Okay. So it was very well done, but before I had a bit of an extra alif here, but other than that it was good. And the only mistake I could pick up for you is the noon here. Don't pronounce the noon, it's a nasal sound. It's a me'o shari. You might have had that with the other previous students as well. So pay attention when the others' mistakes are corrected, so you can implement that in your recitations as well. Can you start again this verse and recite that from the screen?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Min sharril waswasil khannas.
Okay, you've still got the noon sound. So it's A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. It's min sharril waswasil khannas. Min sharri. Min. Can you do that nasal sound? Min.
Min sharril waswasil khannas.
So only here, just this word, min sharri. Min sharri. The tone is a nasal sound in your mouth, so you don't pronounce it as as a proper noon sound, but it's a very slight nasal sound. Try that again. Min sharri.
Min sharri.
So that's better. Min sharri.
Min sharri.
من شر الوسواس الخناس. Try that whole verse.
من شر الوسواس الخناس.
Yeah, you need a bit more practice on your ikhfa, on the nasal sound. Make practice on this one here. Can you recite Surah Falaq as well, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما فلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Can you recite the last verse again? وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ.
وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ.
Okay, Jazakallah. So let's have a look here. You have a few mistakes in the pronunciation. So your qalqala has to be there at the end of the verses. The other thing, again, as I corrected you on Surah Nas, your noon pronunciation, that's wrong here. So it has to be a nasal sound. And wa min sharrihi, again, you need to practice your nasal sounds. The other thing here is that the last verse you have to practice again, because again, that's the wa min. It's not wa min, it's wa min sharri. And here I think I heard a noon sound, but it's actually wa min sharri hasidin iza hasad. So you have to practice the ending of Surah Al-Falaq again. Can you recite the second last verse again for me, please?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa min sharrin nafasati fil uqad.
Yes, it's again the nasal sound. Try wa min sharri, wa min sharri.
Wa min sharri.
It's not the noon, you don't pronounce the noon. You hide it somewhere in your mouth and make a nasal sound. So it's wa min sharri.
Wa min sharri.
Perfect, excellent. That's how you do that. So it's wa min sharri. You don't pronounce the noon, you hide it in your mouth and make a nasal sound, okay? So try again, wa min sharri.
Wa min sharri.
It's again there. So it's wa min sharrin naffathati fil uqad. And then again the qalqala sound. Can you have the qalqala here again? Fil uqad.
Fil uqad.
Okay, and recite the last verse from the screen.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa min sharri hasidin iza hasad.
Jazakallah. It's again the nasal sound on the noon here. It's ikhfa. You don't pronounce the noon as I already told you. So it's wa min sharri.
Wa min sharri.
You already had the perfect nasal sound above here. So try at homework, try your nasal sounds. The other thing is the ha sound. It's coming from your throat. Hasidin. Ha.
Ha.
Yeah. So it's wa min sharri hasidin iza hasad. Hasad. And that's a qalqala letter. Okay? So as homework, you need to practice your nasal sounds and Surah Al-Falaq, especially the last verse, you need to memorize perfectly. Jazakallah. Can we pick another student now, please?
Can we please have A5199? He'll be reading Surah Fatiha.
Okay. A5199. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
How are you?
I'm good.
Alhamdulillah, that's good. Can you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, please?
Yes.
And start with Tawuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم
Surah Fatiha. Alhamdu.
الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Jazakallah. A very good recitation, mashallah. A very few minor mistakes though. On the alif here, I had a bit more of throat sound, so don't confuse that with the ayn sound. An'amta, an'amta.
أنعمت.
Jazakallah. And the Madda Kabira here, you have prolonged it, but prolong it a bit more, so it's at least 5 to 6 seconds. Waladdallin. Have that more prolonged. Try that.
ولا الضالين.
Jazakallah. Well done. Can you recite Surah Nas as well?
Yes. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah, well done. A very good recitation, mashallah. And can you recite a Surah Falaq as well?
Yes. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Qul a'udzu birabbil falaq min syarri ma khalaq wa min syarri ghasikin idza waqab wa min syarri naffasati fil uqad wa min syarri hasidin idza hasad.
Jazakallah, mashallah, very well done. But make sure that you do pronounce the qalqala letters at the end of the verses of Surah Falaq. So it's falaq, khalaq,
فلق
إذا وقب,
إذا وقد
fil uqad,
في العقد
إذا hasad.
إذا حسد
Can you recite the last verse again, please?
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. So on Surah Falaq, you have to practice the qalqala letters. So the ending of each verse is in qalqala. Other than that, mashallah, very well recited. Jazakallah. Can we pick another student now?
N6184 to recite Surah Nas, please.
Okay, N6184. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you please recite Surah Nas?
जी أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah. So let me highlight a few mistakes. So on after the Noon Mushaddad, we have alif here, so you would prolong that. Malikin Nas, you are ending the verse here as well. Similarly here, Ilahin Nas, you would have the alif here. So because of the alif madda, you have to prolong 2 seconds. Again, prolonging it. And this one you have to, I think you haven't prolonged, but this is a prolongation of 2 seconds as well. So it's fi, because this is a ya madda. The ya is followed by the madda here. Again, the prolongations on the ending of each verse. Sudurin nas, wan nas. Okay. Try that again, reciting it from the screen.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah. And this is a ya madda as well because it's followed by a kasra, so you have to prolong that for 2 seconds as well. So this one is 2 seconds and this one is 2 seconds as well. So it's Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. Try that again.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Try again with the correct elongations.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Jazakallah, well done. And yes, you have improved on your nasal sound here as well, min sharri. That's great. And can you recite Surah Falaq?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. So you have had a few mistakes here as well. Let me just highlight them. So this is again with your that one here, and then you were having fil uqad. Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So it will be وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. You have to prolong the vertical fatha here. Try this verse again.
وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ.
شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ. Try.
شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ.
Yes. So you have to practice on your 2-second elongations on the ya madda and alif madda, and your vertical fatha as well, like here. So it's 2 seconds and 2 seconds at least. Okay? Jazakallah. Can we pick another student now?
Yeah, can we have A5210, that's A5210, to recite Surah Al-Falaq, please?
A5210, Surat Falaq. Is that student reciting Surat Falaq?
Yes, please.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum, A5210. Assalamu alaikum. I think the student is not responding. Can we pick another student, please?
You can pick A5218, again, to recite Surah Al-Falaq, please.
Okay. A5218. Assalamu alaikum. A5218. Assalamu alaikum. No, the student is not there either.
A5221, to recite Surah Al-Falaq.
A5221. Assalamu alaikum.
I'll put an email. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Can you please recite Surat Falaq?
Which surah?
Surat Falaq.
I
Start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah.
I don't know surah Falaq.
Qul a'udhu bi rabbil falaq.
No.
No. As homework, you need to practice all the surahs that you have covered so far. Can you recite a Surat Nas?
Yes.
Okay. Start with Ta'awuz and Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس مالك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس من الجنة والناس.
No, you just repeat. الذين No.
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah. Let me highlight a few mistakes here. So your Bismillahir-Rahmanir-Rahim. Your Maliki, it was long, whereas it has to be only 1 second. It's just a stroke. It's just a fatha stroke. It's not a vertical. So it's Maliki. Very quick. Maliki.
Maliki.
And then it's you were forgetting the verse a bit here. So it's الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. Do you want to try reciting it from the screen again?
Okay. الذي يوسوس في sudurin nas minal jinnati wan nas.
يوسوس في صدور الناس. So we have 2 seconds here on the ya madda and 2 seconds on the noon mushaddad. Try that again.
Allazi yubaswisu fi sudurin nas.
Yeah, this was perfect now. You forgot about this ya madda. This is a ya madda as well. This needs to be prolonged for 2 seconds as well. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allazi, and then الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. Try that again.
Allazi yubaswisu fi sudurin nas.
Jazakallah. And can we select another student now, please?
Yep, if we can have N6181 to recite Surah Falaq, please.
N6181, Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Can you recite Surah Falaq, please?
जी أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. Can you recite the last verse again?
ومن بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. So it's again your qalqala and your ba mushaddad, because there is a shadda. We have to have an emphasis here. Bi Rabbi. Pronounce that with a emphasis. And here it's not the noon sound, it's a nasal sound. Wa min sharri. And sharri hasidin, again we have to have an emphasis here. Wa min sharri hasidin. Can you recite the first verse again, please?
قل أعوذ برب الفلق.
And the last verse again.
ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Jazakallah. Can you recite Surah Ikhlas?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Surah Ikhlas.
قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Jazakallah. And can you recite Surah Lahab?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأة حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Jazakallah. It was very well recited, although it was a bit very quick, and therefore you have not prolonged enough this madda and this vertical fatha and this inverted dhamma, and again the ya madda. So these all are for 2 seconds. Can you recite from the screen this part here again of this verse?
ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب.
Yeah, again, this has to be a bit longer. So it will be Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. ما أغنى عنه ماله. So 2 seconds here, 2 seconds there, and at least 4 seconds here. Try that again.
ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب.
Well done. Excellent. And the last verse again, please.
في جيدها حبل من مسد.
Jazakallah. Try to have a 2-second elongation. You tried that. Try again. في
جيدها حبل من مسد.
Jazakallah. Well done. Can we select another student, please?
Yeah. Can we have A5206 reciting Surah An-Nas, please?
A5206. Assalamu alaikum. A5206. Okay, I think we have to pick another student now.
A5213, please, to recite Surah An-Nas.
A5213. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay. Can you please recite Surah Nas?
जी أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Jazakallah, well done. Let me show you a few minor mistakes. So you have corrected yourself. Well done on the ikhfa here. So it is min sharri. That's well done. And the noon mushaddad here again had to have a bit more emphasis and 2 seconds of nasal sound. Before that, and here al-zi, this is 2 seconds because of the ya madda, and it's followed by the kasra. So you have to prolong this for 2 seconds. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس. Try this verse again.
जी الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Well done on the noon mushadda. Try again with the ya madda. So it is الذي and yuwaswisu fi. Try elongating that for 2 seconds again.
जी الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس.
Yes, that's better, mashallah. And can you recite Surah Falaq, please?
जी بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين.
Okay, you're reciting Surah Fatiha. Can you recite Surah Falaq?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen.
قل أعوذ برب الفلق
قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد.
Okay, here you have to remember with the Noon Mushaddad and your Qalqala letters as well in Surat Falaq. Now, I will have to give you your homework. As homework, today your homework is to memorize Surah Al-Fatiha and the chapters 108 to 114. Now we will end our class with the ending prayer. Can we please select a student to recite the ending prayer?
We have N6192, please.
N6192, Assalamu alaikum. Can you please recite the ending prayer?
Yes. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة.
Can you recite the translation again?
O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran, and make it for me the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Jazakumullah to all students for joining this class today. Jazakumullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.